Exploring the wild, discovering nature in all its beauty. Sounds thrilling, doesn't it? But what happens when curiosity meets danger? When humans step into the territories of the world's fiercest creatures, a simple adventure can turn into a fight for survival. From the shadows of the jungle to the depths of the ocean, from sleepy forest paths to open savannas, these are the moments when the wild reminds us who is really in charge. Moments where every heartbeat counts, where every step could change everything. Today, we bring you 60 of the most terrifying, jaw-dropping, and unforgettable encounters with wildlife caught on camera. Hold your breath, stay alert, and watch as humans come face to face with the untamed world. Welcome to the ultimate journey into the wild. If you dare. Diving is often described as entering another universe, a place where time slows down, where bubbles drift upward like tiny silver beads, and where every movement feels weightless. A woman enjoys this calm world, floating peacefully above a vibrant reef filled with corals glowing under filtered sunlight. But then, something feels wrong. The water around her darkens. A massive shadow slowly forms behind her. Silent, smooth, and almost unreal. A large predator glides toward her, inches at a time, its outline growing clearer with every second. Her fellow divers spot the creature first. They freeze instantly, hands raised, eyes wide. They can't shout, can't splash. Any sudden movement could trigger an attack. The woman's breathing becomes audible inside her mask. Her heartbeat echoes through the regulator. She slowly turns her head and sees the enormous animal drifting behind her like a ghost. For a moment, she is trapped between panic and survival. But she does the only thing that might save her. She remains completely still. Seconds feel like an eternity. The predator circles her once, examines her, and then just gracefully turns away, disappearing into the deep, blue dark. Had she panicked for even 1 second, this encounter may have ended very differently. A city street is the last place you expect to see a massive bear. But one afternoon, chaos erupts when a confused brown bear wanders between parked cars, searching for a way out. Instead of backing away, a young man decides he wants a dramatic video. He walks closer,
look at it.
Then even
What are you
closer,
doing here?
ignoring the shouts from his friends. Bro, stop. That's close enough. But he doesn't listen.
Look at him.
He raises his hands, taunts the bear, and takes one more reckless step forward. And that's when it happens. The bear suddenly rears up and charges, its claws scraping the pavement, its roar echoing between the buildings. The man's face changes instantly, from confidence to pure terror. He turns and sprints through the street, dodging traffic, slipping between cars. The bear chases for several seconds, closing the distance frighteningly fast. Only by diving behind a row of vehicles does he manage to survive. One wrong step, and that day could have easily become a tragedy. Safari jeeps are designed to blend into the environment, but nothing prepares tourists for a close encounter with a top predator. A group of excited visitors rolls through the grasslands, laughing, pointing cameras, enjoying the scenery. The guide slows down to take a turn around a cluster of bushes and suddenly slams the brakes. Right in front of the jeep stands a massive predator, blocking the entire path. The animal is silent at first, then releases a deep, bone-shaking growl that makes everyone freeze. Its canines shine under the sunlight, its muscles tense. It lowers its head, preparing to defend its territory. The tourist's smiles vanish. A woman quietly covers her mouth. A man slowly lowers his camera, afraid even the shutter sound might provoke it. For long, agonizing seconds, the jeep remains motionless. Finally, the predator snorts, growls one last time, and slowly walks away into the dense bushes, leaving behind a jeep full of trembling tourists who just came face to face with nature's raw power. Out in the open ocean, a crew enjoys a calm ride on their speedboat. See birds glide above, waves sparkle under the sun. Everything feels perfect. But the silence shatters when the ocean beneath them begins to move violently. A gigantic walrus erupts from the water beside their boat, sending a wall of icy spray over the deck. Its tusks gleam like polished daggers. Its massive body slams against the side of the vessel, nearly flipping it. The crew screams. Some stumble backward. One man grabs the railing as the boat tilts dangerously toward the water. For a few terrifying moments, it seems like the Walrus might attack again. But instead, it pauses, stares at the humans curiously, and slowly sinks back beneath the waves. They were lucky. Had the 1,500-pound animal been angry instead of curious, the ending would have been much worse. A group of tourists enjoys a relaxing desert safari. They laugh, record videos, and take selfies as a friendly camel casually follows their truck, nudging its nose toward the camera. But in the desert, animals can shift moods instantly. Without warning, the camel lowers its head, flares its nostrils, and suddenly charges the moving vehicle. It snaps its jaws, lunging at the open side of the truck, trying to bite passengers. Screams erupt. People push back in panic. The camel delivers a powerful kick, rattling the metal frame. The driver slams the accelerator, trying to outrun the angry animal. Sand flies everywhere as the truck bounces violently across the dunes. Finally, after several terrifying seconds, the camel gives up and slows down, leaving the tourists shaken, breathless, and very aware that even gentle animals have limits. A quiet evening turns into a nightmare for a man relaxing with his small dog in the backyard. He sips his drink, the dog runs around happily. Everything is peaceful. Then, out of nowhere, a coyote leaps over the fence with shocking speed. Before the man can even react, the predator grabs the dog in its jaws and tries to leap back over the fence. The owner launches himself forward, grabbing the coyote around the neck, pulling, punching, wrestling, doing everything possible to save his pet. The coyote bites, claws, scratches. Its teeth sink into the man's arm, but he refuses to let go. After a brutal struggle, the coyote finally releases the dog and flees back over the fence. The dog trembles. The man is bleeding, but both survive thanks to a split-second act of courage. A hiking group in Australia walks along a beautiful trail surrounded by eucalyptus trees. They laugh, take photos, and enjoy the cool breeze. Suddenly, they spot a koala sitting directly on the path. First, everyone smiles, it looks adorable. But as they approach, the koala's expression changes. It growls, yes, koalas growl, a deep, unsettling sound that echoes through the trees. The hikers freeze as the koala steps forward, raising its long, sharp claws. Its eyes widen, and its posture becomes aggressive. One hiker whispers, "Back up slowly, don't turn around." The group carefully retreats. The koala follows them for several steps, then finally climbs a tree, leaving the hikers stunned at how quickly cute can turn dangerous.